This meeting is now being recorded.
Good afternoon, Derby agents. This is Kevin Shady from beautiful Louisville, Kentucky, where we're all excited about the NFL finally kicking off. And you guys may have gotten an email from me. If you haven't, take a look at it. And if you want to join us for our weekly pigskin pick'em pool, it's a lot of fun. You can win a little bit of money, but mostly it's just a good time for the next 15-plus weeks. So if you're into that kind of thing, take a look at the message I sent you. If not, that's okay. That's cool. That's not what we're here today to talk about. We are here to talk about the Channel Partner Show that's coming up next week in New Orleans. If you'd like to sit down and have a one-on-one with me, I've got a couple of meetings left, meeting slots open on Monday and one on Tuesday. I'll be available on Saturday, Sunday as well there in New Orleans. But that's a great lead into our featured solutions partner today, which is Comm-Core. And we're going to hear from Todd Binkley, and he's got some great things to share with us today. Todd?
Thanks, Kevin. Talking about, I'm just going to, segue, I guess, right with that as well, is that we're also going to be down there in New Orleans for the Channel Partner Show, Cloud Partner Show, and certainly would like to meet with you as well. I know that Kevin's got some stuff set up, but if you've got any opportunities or any time available to sit down, myself and Tom Massetti will be there. We're flying in on Sunday, so we'll have the availability. So we'd like to talk to each and every one of you that are attending the Channel Partner Show in New Orleans. So also, while we're there, we're going to be rolling out a brand new product, which I'm going to share with you here in just a moment. But in the meantime, before we get to that, I just want to talk about the Comm-Core promotions, right? We've been running it now since March, and we've got a couple of the agents that are certainly gung-ho for this thing and doing the best they can in order to meet these promotional guidelines. And we've got some that are well underway, David Fisher being one, Ron Wheat being another, and I think Ron is currently on fire with some stuff right now. So we're excited to be working with him on some of the big opportunities that he's bringing to the table. And I think that as these agents are becoming more, and these partners are becoming more and more educated on our product, they're seeing the benefits. I think oftentimes we all look at the commissions when starting out as to whether or not it's going to be beneficial for you as a partner of Comm-Core. But at the end of the day, I can certainly tell you that our commissions overall, when you look at what we do in comparison to the competition and what you can do is from a markup standpoint, you can make anywhere up to 40% on the residuals. So again, I know the commission typically says 17, but after the markups and all that, you can make a whole lot more. So we'd like to challenge each and every one of you that are considering a telecom solution from some of your clients to certainly give us an opportunity. I don't think you'll be disappointed. And I know that the agents that we've been working with thus far certainly have not been. So we want to challenge you that way. So again, just kind of real quick on this Comm-Core ELIO program. If you're not sure what an ELIO is, it is a car that's being manufactured here in the United States. The manufacturing plant is in Shreveport, Louisiana, and they're expecting these cars to roll off the manufacturer's line in early 2015. If you manage to hit in $50,000 in revenue, which is received revenue, and that's $8,000 in new agent MRR. So that means if you hit $8K a month in reoccurring, you'll certainly hit that guideline in order to qualify for one of these cars. It's not a lease; it's a straight-up purchase. We buy it for you, and it's if you have a chance to go online and look at the ELIO, I certainly would suggest that. It's a pretty cool little car, and it certainly will give you some branding recognition for your business as well. So I challenge all of you to take advantage of that. So that's kind of the Comm-Core promo, and then also Ringbox. If you guys have not seen the Ringbox, if you go to www.getringbox.com, it'll give you more information on Ringbox and really what it is and what we do. It's really designed for that 1 to 4 phone opportunity, and it's kind of a plug-and-play solution. You order it, we ship it, they plug it in, and it works. And so it certainly competes against the Ring Centrals, the 8x8s, the Packet 8s, whatever you want to call it. And I think it's a far superior product, certainly because we have business class services that we offer rather than what we call least cost path routing and bogging down the quality with a lot of residential-based services. So strongly encourage that for all your C-stores and your small businesses because it is a high-quality product. So anyways, the thing I want to share with you today and the thing that we're going to be rolling out next week is, and I believe that we're one of the first ones to do this, naturally being that we work with apps on the other side of the business. Having an app for Comm-Core, I think, is certainly fitting, right? So we're developing and deploying. It's already available in Google Play. It'll be available in iTunes hopefully by the beginning of the week. But we've got an app that we developed for Comm-Core, and some of the things that we're doing within this app is certainly setting a new standard in regards to the telecom industry. So I just want to kind of share some of these things that we're doing. I, again, strongly encourage all of you to go out and download this. If you've got an Android, you can download it today. Just go to Google Play and type in Comm-Core, COMM-CORE, and it will pull up the Comm-Core app. Now, a lot of the functionality that you'll find in this app, it's certainly not all completely there yet. It'll be there once it's completely deployed into iTunes. But what you'll find, if I can get this thing to load here, is it'll give you a lot of useful tools to be able to effectively quote and service potential clients while on the go. Not only that, we've got a lot of other things in here as well. So, for example, all your marketing capabilities. We understand that agents and partners, our partners of ours, are constantly on the go, right? They're always going, and they don't have time to really sit down in front of a computer to get in a quoting portal or get in a partner resource center or get in kind of marketing portal to send things out. They're typically wanting that stuff at their fingertips, and what we wanted to do was give them the tools necessary to be able to do that. And so through our app, we've got a lot of these functionalities and features that will allow us to give you the things that you need. So I apologize. I'm not sure why it's not loading on my screen. I don't know if this is a global meet thing, but it's just not wanting to pull up here. Are you guys able to see it on your end, Kevin?
No, all I see is the white screen within the cell phone.
Yeah. Well.
Now I see services.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Hold on a second. I apologize. It was working fine prior to the meeting. You got to understand technology, right?
While you're figuring it out, I can tell folks that I have downloaded the Comm-Core app. I just did it right now while Todd said it was available on Google Play, so I went out to the Play Store and downloaded it real quick. It looks real sharp. It's got a location, it's got a giveaway, it's got an update, all kinds of great information on there.
Yeah, I'm really not sure as to why that is not pulling up. But give me just a second here, fellas. Give me 1 second. I apologize. I'm going to figure it out. But while I am figuring it out, one of the things that we're going to be doing, whether you're actually selling Comm-Core product today or not, I strongly suggest that you download the app, and here's a couple of reasons why. One of the things that we're doing is we're doing a weekly giveaway, regardless whether there's no obligation, so regardless whether you're doing anything with us today, every week on Friday we're going to do a giveaway, right? And the giveaway is going to be a dollar value of $50 or more, and the whole objective really is to just create the engagement with you. We want to make sure that we're educating you on what we do, we're educating you on who we are, as well as really just kind of creating that interaction with you as well. And that was kind of the whole point behind the app, besides giving you the tools that you need to be successful. Again, we've got this thing called a quick estimator, which gives you the ability to quote somebody in less than 2 minutes or less on exactly what the services are going to cost per month. Now, I don't know if anybody else in this industry has got the tools that we're actually going to have in this thing, and that's what I feel very, very confident about what we're doing. Again, if you're standing in an elevator or you're standing outside, a business, and somebody says, yeah, give me a quote on that, you can do it right there on the spot. You can actually quote this thing out, and then it gives you the ability to send them an estimate right there on the spot. And let me see. Hey, Kevin, why don't you see if you can pull it up on your end? Are you able to try that on your end?
Well, on my side, I couldn't get it to come up either.
That's a shame. Yeah, that's a shame. Let me see if I can. You know what? We're going to try this and see if this works. You guys see that?
Yes.
Okay, great. So as you can see here, I apologize for the technical difficulties, but we're going to try this one. So underneath here, you're going to see that we've got all these different functions here. We've got this giveaway. And underneath this giveaway, what we're doing is every single week on Friday, we're going to do a video drawing, and we're going to send out a push notification. What a push notification is that it comes directly to your phone through the app, and it can notify on your device that we're going to be having a drawing. And if we draw your name, we simply send you what prize we're giving away that week. All we ask from you is that you take a picture with the prize when you receive it, send it back to us so that we can show that we are legit, right, that we are legitimately doing this and we are giving this away. And again, you don't have to be a Comm-Core active partner. Again, we're simply just trying to create some buzz in the industry and kind of create some awareness of who we are. And hopefully through the process you'll realize that, hey, our intentions are true, and we do actually have a quality product to be able to give you the service that you need. So underneath the estimator, what you'll notice is that we've got this thing that's called a service estimator, and then over the next couple of days, you'll start seeing things in here as well for being able to quote hardware as well. And so that'll be in there by Monday. But to kind of give you an idea that this takes less than 2 minutes, all you typically do is you click on this little estimator icon, and the very first thing it says, select the number of lines, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, I'm going to select how many concurrent lines do I need, or how many lines do I need to make at any given time. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, click done. I said 7, right? And then it says select the number of extensions. So it's going to ask me for a group first. How many extensions do I need? So I'm going to say 11 to 40. Okay? Now understand, when I select 11 to 40, what it's doing is it's grouping it based on pricing. So now it's going to ask me, what is the exact number of extensions you want between 11 and 40? So I'm going to go ahead and select right here. I'm going to select 16 extensions. I'm going to click done. And then what it does, based on those, it knows that I have now between 6 and 15 lines. So it automatically selects the size of the bundle. And then it's telling, hey, do you want to sell it for more? Meaning, do you want to mark it up at all? And if so, then put in the amount that you want to mark it up. I'll go ahead and put that in there. Right? And then I come down here to the bottom, and you can see right here at the bottom, it already put the entire estimate together for you. So you have a total of 7 lines. You have a total of 16 extensions. And so the deal is that there's actually 20, it's 16 and 7, so you've got 23 actually a total of 23 extensions. Each line comes with its own extension as well, just so you know that. And so now you've actually, in less than 2 minutes, put together an estimate, and the estimate for that size of a system, 7 lines, 23 extensions with a bundle, the cost per month is $495, and that is with a $25 markup. Now, the beautiful thing is that you can actually send this right to your client from right here as well. When you send it, what it does is it formats it all really nice in an email, sends it over, does not show, by the way, does not show the markup. All it shows them is the total as well as the amount of lines. So it'll say 7 lines, 16 extensions in this bundle for this total. So you don't have to worry about whether or not it's going to show the markup on the services. And then that way, then what you've just now done is you've given them a quote or an estimate in less than 2 minutes, and now they can make an educated decision as to whether or not you're in the ballpark for the services that you want to offer. Again, we're trying to put this at your fingertips to be more effective while on the go whereas a lot of these organizations typically say, hey, go back to the portal, formulate a formal quote, send it out. You know what? We need to be mobile these days, and that's what everybody's using. So we want to make sure we're giving you all the tools to be successful in doing that. The other thing is we're going to have a bunch of services. So, again, if you're not really familiar with the services that we offer, we simply have a lot of information here about the SIP trunking services, IP faxing, hosted IP and PBX. Again, making sure that it's all right there at your fingertips. Social media, what's going on, training videos, being able to send marketing documents right from inside the app as well. So the deal would be you go right through the marketing piece. You say, look, can you send me more information on that? You click on the little piece that you want, you put their email address in, and it sends it directly to them. So, again, providing you the tools that you need right there. Now, the best part about this is, let's say, for example, you send out an estimate, and you're like, hey, look, I'd like to get that in a formalized quote now. You know, we're not going to really require you so much to be able to go back and not have to go back and actually put it in the portal. You can let us know. That's what Massetti and myself are here for. Again, we want to be here for you. We want to make sure that it's convenient for you. We want to make sure that we're accommodating you. And so you can simply let us know. We'll formulate that quote for you if you're not that technical type of individual, and we'll get that stuff in your hands and get it out. So, again, excited about the app. Certainly encourage you to download the app. Make sure you register to win the weekly giveaways. Make sure you also stay on top of the promotions that we're doing. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I've got. And so let me stop right there for a moment. Let me open it up, just kind of ask some questions, answer any questions that you guys may have in regards to the app, regarding the ring box, the promos, or even the Comm-Core products that we've got out there today. So, Kevin?
Yeah, I have a quick question. I just did a quick little quote while you were talking to myself and sent it to my email address, and it came over instantly. It was exactly what Todd just said it would be. It was a summary of the services and the total dollar amount, and gave some additional little quick facts about Comm-Core as well. So a nice, quick little tool, I think, that's very accessible. Now, Todd, one question. Does that tie into the online quoting system that you have as well?
It does not. It's really kind of just an estimator type deal for now. If they want to take that to an actual quote and because here's the thing, the estimator today is really kind of giving you just a high level, it's giving you a high level pricing structure based on simply nothing more than just an estimate, right? If you want it to be formalized, we certainly got to put that back into the system, but that's what we're here to do, is help you with that. We want to make sure that, again, I think so many times we put a lot of quotes out there, but we and we don't know whether or not they're legitimate or whether we have a chance of closing it. This gives you the ability to do it quickly. That way you're not wasting your time on opportunities that really aren't going to be fruitful.
Okay.
Yeah. So actually,
what about marketing material? What about marketing materials? Is that something that's a future addition?
I'm hoping to have that all together as well by come Monday. So again, once this thing all gets into the iTunes store, a lot of these features and functions will become available. So this is kind of an email that you'll receive, and as you can see here, it says, "Hello, Todd Binkley. First, we'd like to thank you for your interest in using Comm-Core's business VoIP telephone services. Your services would include 7 lines, 5 extensions, and 1 bundle." The reason why there's a gap here is because these are services that weren't selected, right? Since your quick phone service estimate is $349.95. If you have any questions and you'd like to move forward with finalizing this opportunity, please contact the partner agent that sent this to you or contact Comm-Core sales representative. And here's the number. And at the bottom, it talks about what they get then. So what is in a phone line? A phone line is a single simultaneous call session with all the features that are available, how much per minute, all the extensions included, right? So all extensions include a voicemail as well as an extension number. And then the system size includes auto attendance, line forwarding, call recording, and so on and so forth. So again, we're educating them immediately on the types of services they're getting. And again, this is quick, right? 2 minutes or less. They can make a decision on whether or not they want to move forward with getting an actual quote. So oftentimes when you're quoting phone services, there's certain things that are missing. And the things that are missing are things like installation, right? What's the bandwidth that they have there? What's the hardware that they need? These are the things that are going to be discovered as they continue to move forward. So the beautiful thing about the tool is that it's telling them, look, this is what your monthly is going to be. There's certainly going to be an additional cost up front on certain things depending upon what you have and what you don't have, but at least I know whether or not I'm in the ballpark on a monthly basis as to whether or not the Comm-Core pricing is going to match, if not beat, my existing carrier's services today. And that was kind of the whole premise behind developing the estimator for inside the app. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Kevin. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Now, the estimator, are these estimates, are they stored on the app so you can retrieve them later, or you just got to keep the email?
No, so the deal is that we've got access. So what I would suggest, if you want to, you can also email it to yourself and then forward it to your client if you want to do that. The other thing that I want to try to do as well is we're in the process of setting it up to where you can send a copy directly to yourself in addition to your customer. That way you've got it in hand as well. So it'll actually come in an email form. We ask you to keep those emails. We're not trying to store a bunch of data and bog things down naturally, but we certainly, and then we have a recording of this on the back end. So if you do say, hey, look, I did send that out, but I don't remember what it was, you can simply just let us know, and we can go back and retrieve it from a database that we're storing things in.
Cool. It's pretty slick. I really like it.
So, yeah, any questions, any comments, any thoughts from anybody? That means I either did that good or that bad.
No, I think you did real good. I think I know we got a couple of agents that have been selling the heck out of the product. I sure think it's a great tool, to introduce. I think it's a great way. I think it gives you a little one-upsmanship, if you don't mind. I like it, Todd.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. It's good to hear your voice.
That's good to be heard. How about that?
I like
it. I like it, and I think any kind of tools like that you can come up that help us in this very competitive hosted space are always going to help us.
Absolutely. And this is the beautiful thing about this, and I'm going to do a little plug for eSuite as well, I guess, is that, any organization like this, even like ours or anything that you typically do on your own, certainly could use this type of functionality within your business as well. And this is one of the many benefits of moving to a mobilized environment, right? Moving to mobilized tools. And so you just got to think outside the box a little bit, and we're certainly here to help you with that as well. Really understand, I wish that was pulling up, really understand how we can leverage this type of technology to kind of keep it, moving forward. And our big push during Channel Partners next week is really not going to be to promote Comm-Core services so much as it is to get people to download the Comm-Core app. We believe that through downloading that app, we can educate everybody that we need to know. And honestly, it's a tool that's going to be beneficial not only for us, but also for them and their current ventures. One of the things inside the app as well that you can expect to see are going to be sales techniques and tips that are, constantly changing in this industry, right? I mean, if I was to ask some of you that are out there, from when you were originally selling telecom some, 10, 15, 20 years ago compared to selling telecom today, I think you would all agree that has changed pretty dramatically. And so because of that, and being that we've got our fingertips on kind of the cutting edge of the technology and what's happening, and we're also dealing with different sales organizations, partners on a regular basis, we're kind of getting ideas from them on what they're seeing that's successful. And so we want to make sure that we're sharing those tips and tricks with you as well to make sure that you're successful. So even if it's just used for that and only that, at least it's a tool that you can put in your arsenal to continue to drive your sales efforts forward for whatever efforts and whatever products that you're selling today.
Now, is this app intended to be downloaded by users, like customers, too?
This particular app is not designed for that as of yet. We may put a couple of modules in there, but this one's really designed more for our partners to download. It's more for their resources, their purposes, and then as we get out there, we may develop an app for the users as well, but we would like to do a little bit more integration with their specific phone services with our product to be able to give them things at their fingertips like voicemail and extension dialing and find me, follow me features and things of that nature. So as we continue to drive forward, I'm sure that we'll certainly have that app in place for our customers, but today this is primarily for our partners and giving them the things that they need. Okay. Well, I take it there's no questions, no comments. So, Kevin, anything else that you want to talk about? Or?
No, but I do thank you for giving us this information, and I'm sure it's something the agents are going to want to talk to you about if they see you there in New Orleans. And again, Todd and Tom are both going to be in New Orleans, I think starting sometime Sunday night through Wednesday or Thursday for them. I will be there starting Saturday afternoon through Tuesday afternoon. So if you're not on my schedule yet, I'd love to get you on it and sit down and talk to you and strategize a little bit and see what we can do to move some things forward. If you'd like to meet with some of the partners that are going to be attending, like Comm-Core, let me know, and I'll help you get that set up and onto their schedule if you have not already done so. And I'm just looking forward to a great time there down in the Crescent City. And if you have anything else, I would love to talk to you about any of your opportunities too. So I'm sure you guys remember that this meeting is being recorded, and it's going to be on the Derby Agency channel on YouTube, so you can go back and review what Todd shared with you, review the new Comm-Core mobile app, or just to make it easier, just download the thing onto your Android phone. And for you iPhone users, too bad. No, I'm just kidding. It'll be available for you soon on the iPhone side, but us Google Smart Android users are already well ahead of the curve, and I've already got it on their phones, and I'm sure those of you that have those phones already have them on your phone as well, so that you can do the estimator real quick and get some information at your fingertips. With that, I appreciate you taking time out of your selling day. Again, like I said last week, we're going to keep these things short and quick and sweet and to the point and get on with it so that we can get back to our busy selling day. So with that, I appreciate everyone. Thanks for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.